day 5 here at the Tryp Cayo Coco. Rained yesterday evening, but it's a sunny morning this morning. It's very pleasant temperature. High 20s, I'd say.
You're on vacation.
Still a red flag on the beach, but it's because it's windy. So we'll see what happens today. We were planning a bus trip, but I don't know if that's going to happen. So we will carry on and see what happens. A little note about the water situation. Since the influx of guests here at their resort, the hot water is not as hot as it used to be. In fact, yesterday there wasn't any. This morning I managed to get it lukewarm, so it was at least tolerable for a little while. But it took about 10 minutes for that to happen. I had to let it run. Anyway, just a little note. The more people, the less hot water. Well, we're having a meager breakfast this morning. Some melon, some guava, some grapefruit, and a couple of buns, sticky buns or rolls or whatever they are. And of course, guava juice. So that should keep me nailed down for a bit. Right, well, we're here in the comfortable lobby area, waiting for a bus to take us to some sort of market. So we'll see what that's all about when it gets here. And it's $5 US. Comes every hour. $5 US per person. So hop on, hop off. Your pass is good for all day. It comes every hour, on the hour, pretty much here at Tryp Cayo Coco. So if you want to go down to Pilar Beach or you know, down the road, see what's down there, or there's a couple of markets, I think. You can do that for $5 without hiring a taxi. There you go. Right, here we are on the bus. It's came pretty much on time. It's 11 o'clock, so it comes at the top of the hour, or near the top of the hour, I would say. The level is fairly close to the pavement, so I was able to get my scooter on without much trouble. And Buddy strapped it in, so we're all good to go. So apparently it's a 5-minute ride to the market. Don't know what to expect there, whether it's full of stores or full of stalls or handicrafts, or if it's just like, you know, a shopping center. I don't know, but I guess we'll find out, won't we?
Is that a car rental place?
I don't know. Looks like it.
Yes, it is. You wouldn't be able to get there on your scooter though, because there's no pavement.
A little run over grass.
Yeah.
Place doesn't look open. What is it?
It's supposed to be Hotel Mojito.
Yeah, there's a few cars there.
Yeah, sure, it's open.
Oh.
Pick people up here.
Oh, yeah,
And
maybe.
the market's just down there. So.
Yeah. Oh, this is Mojito. Oh, so we're picking people up here. There you go.
Yes.
Well, there was nobody at the Mojito. So we carry on.
Nobody getting on the bus, though.
No, nobody getting on the bus. That's what I mean. Yeah, yeah. Pretty long 15-minute walk.
Well, she left the hotel about 25 to 11, so she's probably there by now. No idea what that is. It's like a hotel that's closed, I think.
Cayo Coco is nothing but tourists. There's no towns, or anything like that.
Is that the old Blau? No.
This place is closed.
Yeah.
Looks like. Some sort of weird jungle gym here.
This is Seoul Cayo Coco.
Oh, we're stopping at another hotel. Well, there's nobody there to pick up.
Oh, it's supposed to be the market here. I think.
Maybe.
Oh, this is another hotel. Oh, this is the
Malaya.
Town.
Malaya Cayo Coco. This is another hotel we're stopping at on the way. We're leaving Malaya Cayo Coco. Crossing some sort of lagoon or lake or river or something. It's fairly large. Good thing if she didn't get lost. Not much to see on the side of the road here, but oh look, skeleton,
A mechanical crab.
mechanical crab or something. Yeah.
That's going off.
God, that's a long way to walk.
Well, we went around a bunch of places that I don't think she was
Yeah.
going to go to. According to the map, it's just sort of across from the Mojito. So we went down further to do the other hotels. No, it's in Mojito. It's another hotel.
Well, it looks like we're
Monterey.
stopping at another hotel. Yeah, the Malaya Costa Rey.
I don't have my phone on me, so I can't look at Google Maps.
Yeah, I don't care for big hotels. I like the smaller ones.
The Tryp's kind of medium-sized.
Yeah.
I mean, our room isn't that far from the center of the hotel,
Yeah.
and nothing really is.
All right, we're making a quick stop here to see if there's anybody.
It's a little more than 5 minutes.
Yeah, pretty landscaping. And we're back to the mangroves. I think they're mangroves.
Yeah, there's a river there or something. So. Yeah, it's a nice breeding ground for mosquitoes.
All right, more of the same. We have arrived. Well, let's see what this is like. Well, it's kind of the same old stuff. I asked how much the wallet was, and I said it was 10 bucks US. You know, I don't know. I've already got it, but I just don't have it here. Anyway, there's no ramp up to the second floor, so I'm kind of stuck down here. I did everything that's over there. It's all handicrafts and whatnot, but it's kind of the same old stuff, you know, wooden tchotchkes and leather tchotchkes and so on and so forth. Disappointed there's no ramp to the second floor, but oh well. I guess I'm stuck down here. You can get a beer here and some rum here down on the ground floor. $5 US, $5 US, $4 US. I cheaped out. It's a smaller can, but I'm familiar with Presidente. It's from the Dominican Republic. Anyway, there's a neat little thing down here. While I'm waiting for the girls, there's something to do. There's this cool old car sitting here. Yeah, this scooter's gonna have to go into the shop. It's making terrible noises. Ford, 1929 Ford, it says. Go look inside the interior there. It's in really good shape. Oh, I imagine it's been totally redone, yeah. But yeah, it's kind of cool. Here's the sign. It says Tobacco, Cafe, Ron, Souvenir, Artesania, Alimentos y Bebidas. Tobacco, coffee, rum, souvenir, handicrafts, food, and a drink. Well, the handicrafts are down here. There's beer and rum around the corner at the back. And I guess the rest is upstairs, which there's no ramp to. So if you're handicapped, you're boned. Just so you know. Well, the bus was 15 minutes late, but that's okay. At least it came. So we're on our way back to the Tryp. Folded up the scooter. Had to stop at 3 hotels, I think.
Yeah, something like that.
Something like that. So probably Susan will get back before us. She says it's not a bad walk at all. But Nancy can't do it, so I'm riding a scooter, so I could do it on the scooter. You know.
Well, why walk when we...
Why walk when we paid for the bus? Yes, indeed. So here we are on the bus, waiting to go. Well, we made it back to the Tryp. We're currently in the snack bar. There's a number of people up at the bar, but I have a cold beer in my hand, so so life is good. Today for lunch we're having grilled mystery meat and cheese sandwiches. I think they're called, what are they called, Cubans?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, Cubans
And
usually have a little cucumber.
yeah, and some fries. The fries look fresh cut. We had some yesterday. They were absolutely awesome. So they're fresh cut and right out of the fryer. They're really good. Apparently, they're not fresh cut. They're frozen and come out of a bag. But you know, for frozen fries, they're really pretty good, I must say. Okay, back to the fry situation. Yesterday, the ones we had were fresh cut. Today, apparently, they're not. So, you know, you take your chances whether they're going to be fresh cut or frozen. They're still pretty tasty, though. Well, we're off down to the beach. I'm going walking speed, so you can see how long it's going to take from our room to get to the beach. Sunny and hot here today. Here's the main building. These people here in front of me had towels on their chairs all morning and didn't show up until after lunch. Look at these bed-like structures, which are kind of cool. Still a red flag. It's pretty windy. Just a little loud. So as you can see, it takes a few minutes. There's an entrance to the beach down there, and there's an entrance to the beach here. I think we're probably going to go to this one. Gonna bump the speed up a little so I can get up this ramp. Guess I should have bumped it up a little more. And here 'tis. Here it is. Scooter here because I don't want to get any sand in the mechanism. Anyway, there it is. There's some shit. Oh, there's the thing on.
Is there a guy? It looked like there might be two down
Yeah.
there.
Right. Here we are at the beach. Pina colada. Awesome. Well, I've lost my Bubba. Bummer. Now I have to use their dinky little cups all the time. Oh well, don't know what happened to it. It's not in my suitcase. It's not in my bag here. It's nowhere in the room. It's not in the bathroom. I must have left it somewhere, although I don't recall leaving it anywhere. The lid's there, but it is Gandhi. Oh well, shit happens. Well, today's cocktail is a pina colada. So they did change the cocktail today. There you go. Now Mr. Dickwad is making a big deal of raising his voice and saying, "Hello, my friend," every time I pass by. So I don't know, I just go, "Hola." Ignore him. What a jerk. Well, we had a huge crisis there. I was coming through the doorway with my scooter, and the back wheel clipped the edge of the wall, and the front wheel came out of its bracket and just went underneath the scooter and broke. But some fellas helped me. They it wouldn't go back on until they took the brake off. So well, I never use the brake anyway because the motor just slows it down. But they took the brake off, and now it's just tucked away. I'm going to zip tie it to something to keep it out of the way until we get back home. And then we couldn't get the bolt back on, other than finger tight, the bolt for the axle, the front axle. So, oh, I got a Swiss Army knife in my room with pliers on it. So he whips me back in the golf cart to the room. I get the pliers, come back. Not good enough. So we wait for some maintenance guy, and he comes back with a real set of pliers. So we torqued it up with those. Didn't have any sockets or anything, but he torqued it up with those. But this thing is, I don't know, it's falling apart. I'm really pissed off with it. But we'll see. We'll get it back and take it to the shop and address the squeaking in the motor and all that kind of shit. So hopefully it'll last for the rest of the holiday. But if it doesn't, basically, I have 2 canes, but it's still super painful to walk. So if it breaks down again, basically I'm boned. Anyway, let's see what happens. Update on the dickhead. He came by and said, "Excuse me, sir, are we good?" So I said, I didn't want it to go on any longer, so I just went, "Yeah, sure." Shook his hand. Anyway, at least that's over, I hope. Well, after multiple runs and a couple of beers and my scooter being fixed, I guess, I hope, we're heading down to dinner, and let's see what happens there. Well, as you can see, I've already taken a bite out of my piece of pizza. I did have a couple of corn kernels that I've eaten. Really good. Just like candy. It's amazing. So this is my plate tonight. I'm probably going to have ice cream because I always have ice cream. I got a bit of guava. It was in a nice sort of rosette kind of display, which is sort of nice. Don't know what this is. It looks like cabbage maybe, or artichoke. I don't know.
That's artichoke.
Artichoke, yeah. You can see the bite mark on my pizza. Some melon, and some fruit, and some hot peppers, some cheese, and of course there will be dessert. Well, I'm leaving the artichoke. It sucked. The population in the hotel seems to have been reduced somewhat, so let's hope that we have some warm water, hot water, tomorrow morning. Certainly there wasn't any this afternoon. But, just a quick note to you, letting you know, the warm water situation is kind of dicey here. So, during supper, one of the waiters came to talk to us. I guess we were in his section. And he says, "How much U.S. cash do you have?" I said, "Why?" He says, "Well, I have like 600 ones." So we arranged to meet him tomorrow and give him like $200 in tens or whatever. And he's going to give me $201 bills, U.S. $1 bills, which I think should probably do us for the rest of the trip. Really interesting guy, actually. But anyway, yeah, another story to remember here at Tryp Cayo Coco. So what did we learn today? We learned that even if your scooter breaks down, some wonderful people will come and help you to fix it. That was actually pretty incredible. There you go. See you tomorrow.